Hello, everybody, family, friends, soul fam. I wanted to do a live stream because I didn't have a video recorded, prepared for this week, and I still wanted to show up. So, hello. I pray that everybody's doing well. I wanted to give a super special shout out to the beautiful people who are continuously showing up on my videos or in the comments. It means so much. I hold so much love in my heart for you. And yeah, so just huge shout out to those people. You know who you are. Now, let's dive into the topics that I wanted to discuss today on this video. They are remembering our sacred gifts, the divine template that you were born with, accessing it through fieldwork and ceremony, reclaiming and embodying this template, and softness with the Azure Mother Council. And I'm going to talk about the Azure Mother Council more in depth. They've just come to me recently within the last few months, and they've been so supportive. So I just want to shine some light on them. But remembering our sacred gifts, guys. So I just did such a powerful healing ceremony for my beautiful friend. And it just reminded me of how caught up we get in life, and within that, within all the busyness, within all the to-dos, within all the rush around of having responsibilities, driving a car, paying for whatever, helping whoever, we forget about our beautiful sacred gifts, and we forget about the sacredity of this life. And your sacred gifts could be so many things. And really, this is just an invitation to remember how beautiful you are as a person, how important you are as a person, and how, these sacred gifts that God gives us when we are born into these bodies, they matter. They are really potent. And it's such a beautiful experience as an energy healer to work with people and witness their gifts and see how incredible every single person is. How incredible every single person is. When I do healing sessions for anybody, I'm just like, I almost feel in tears right now. Like, people's experiences and their templatings and the love that their guides and angels have for them is so incredible. And we forget about it, right? Because we're so busy. So I really want to set the intention here and today that we can remember our sacred gifts, remember this divine templating that we were born with. And these sacred gifts could be, they could be your voice, they could be your expression, they could be your artistic, creative abilities, they could be the way that you speak to people, they could be your body, the way that you move your body, the way that you help other people move their body. It could be that you're a healer or an oracle. It could be your relationship to Mother Earth. It could be your relationship to gardening. It could be your relationship to food, to the way that you nourish yourself. It could be your relationship to writing. It could be your relationship with your family. It could be anything. All of these beautiful gift templatings that create and hold space for these divine unfoldings of space that we can hold for others, space we can hold with ourselves, and the magic that we're here to create. And of course, we can have gift templatings that are more magical, more mystical, like claircognizance, clairaudience, clairvoyance. And those things are beautiful and important too, and they really help us master our field work. They really help us master the fields and our meditations and our inner healing. But also, what helps you master those things is the love that we hold for ourselves for all of those simpler things, all of those hobbies, all of those things that we might just write off as our personality. What if we saw those as our gift templatings or our niche? I'm literally just being reminded of this Tinkerbell movie. And in this Tinkerbell movie, all of the fairies have their own niche, and it's like super sacred and special to them, and that's what they focus their whole lives on. And that's what we can do too as humans, is we can remember our sacred niche. We can take this sacred niche and we can hold on to it so dearly and love it and make it something powerful and impactful so that it means something for us, because it does. It means something. Every single thing that you spend time on, it means something. It has a meaning. It has worth. So you were born with a divine templating that is going to change other people's lives. It's going to change your lineage line. It's going to heal your ancestors. It's going to heal the planet. It's going to support the planet with awakening. And this is, I'm seeing 555. So confirmation, your templating is so important. Take note of who you are. Take note of your hobbies. And we need to strip away these egotistical identities of, oh, I think I'm going to be, just this. I'm just going to be a business person. I'm just going to be a gardener. I'm just going to do this. What if you could do numerous things? What if you could have your hobbies and that could be your niche and your embodiment? And you could also be whatever excites you, whatever lights you up. You can be all of those things. So let's not limit ourselves or box ourselves in. Your divine templating is such a mystical, magical, sacred thing that I pray that we can all remember and hold sacred in our hearts. I really wish I could remove the thing where it says who's joining, because it keeps distracting me. Whatever. Anyways, family. So yeah, reclaiming and embodying. Okay, the other thing I wanted to share with you guys, and I'm sure more will come up as I share the Azure Mother Council. So the Azure Mother Council is this beautiful, divine, holy, sacred, Christic embodiment, these beautiful mothers who appeared to me when I was in a hard place. And these councils members, these mother figures, they hold such sacred Christic codings for us. And these sacred Christic codings, they are elemental. They are blue. Azure is blue. So it's a beautiful blue Christic encoding and remembrance. And the Azure Mother Council, I'm as I speak about them, I'm receiving peacocks. They are vibrant and beautiful, but they're also stern and sure of themselves. And I wanted to share them with you guys, because if you need support in your healing, if you need a mother to hold you, you can call these beings in at any point in time, especially during field work. You can call these beings in and ask them to hold space with you. Ask them to support you, and they will. They will support you because they're waiting for you to call them in, 100%. I think that, it's so funny. I've seen these memes where your galactic and angelic team will just be waiting for you to call them, and then you call them and they're just thank God, we've been waiting here for so long, and here she is finally calling us. So know that that's true. Your team is always available for you. I don't believe that you should use your team for ridiculous things. We don't want to ever abuse anything, overuse anything, but we can respect them and ask them for support. And even as I say that, they're that's silly. You could never really, overuse them. They want to be with us. They want to be our best friends. And the Azure Mother Council, so they are working through the Holy Mother, spirit of the earth that we live on and within. And they're holding so much space for us as we, reclaim the divine feminine, because we have lost touch with the divine feminine in a lot of ways, and she is being reborn. And I know there's this kind of nasty feminist movement going on right now. And the reason I say nasty is because it's actually filled with a lot of reversals, in my opinion. So reversals in the way that, the mother, father, the boyfriend, girlfriend, the husband, wife, they're not being seen as equals. They're being seen as greater than. And any time that we are putting anybody on a pedestal, even like the Barbie movie, like that movie just grossed me out. I didn't like it very much. I didn't want to watch it, but to be a good family member and to bond with my family members, I was asked to watch it and I did. And if I don't want to do something and I end up doing it, I just see it as a science experiment, just something I have to do. Not have to do, but I choose to do. And I'm going to witness it. I'm going to witness what the pop culture is right now. And it was very telling of, the situation that's going on in the world right now with divine union, divine feminine, divine masculine, and the toxicity within that with the feminist movement. So, yeah, they can hold space for us females as we heal. And they can hold space for men too as you heal. And the thing is that we're not separate. Like the feminine, masculine woundings, they're polarizations of each other, but they're also the exact same thing. Like us forgetting that we are one, us forgetting that we are so deeply interconnected. And it's very important that we take the time to remember self through these weavings and to forgive and to not like hold grudges against any gender, against ourselves, against our lineage lines, against all of that stuff. The Azure Mother Council really calls us in to soften, to hold space, and to become masterful in our embodiment, to become masterful in who we choose to be and who we are. And yeah, we should always be softening because the world makes us hard. The world makes us, grind and grit and got to get this done. But the Azure Mother Council really reminds us that we actually thrive the most when we are soft and malleable and fluid and open-hearted and able to witness, what's going on around us, able to witness who we truly want to be, whether it's being projected upon us or whether it's being, sourced internally from our higher self. So I highly encourage you to check out the Azure Mother Council. They will support you. And I say azure because it feels more etheric, but really it's just blue. And blue is a very Christic, 13th dimensional, actually feminine color. So some people say that blue is quite masculine, and it is, but it's also quite feminine because it's very clear. It's very softened. So when you connect with them, you will feel that softness. You will feel that coating of relaxation, abundance, remembrance of your true self, and remembrance of your sacred gifts. And yeah, just know that you are so incredible and perfect, and that your divine templatings, your gifts are always available to you. You can always access them through ceremony. I highly recommend you access them through ceremony. You take the time to create ceremonies for yourself because you are so worthy of having ceremonies done for you. And just recently I started doing ceremonies and they've changed my life drastically, actually. I would always just do field work and meditations by just sitting silently, like in a chair. And now when I do ceremonies, I light a candle, I take out my crystals, I take out my Ascended Master statues, and I have one feather that I found and cleaned, and I use it. And it's just completely transformed my experience with meditation because it's very intentional now. It's very focused, and I have a reason. And I've built up so many things for this meditation, the candle, the stones, the way I'm sitting, the way I've placed a very strict intention. That transformational shift is part of it. It's encoded into the whole experience, so it happens automatically. I don't have to force it. I don't have to pray that maybe one day I'll make a change. I'm commanding it because I am embodying that fact that I'm taking the time to set up my candle, to pull out my crystals. Like, this is a thing. I'm deciding this is a thing right now. And when we decide that this is going to change our lives, it does. That intention is so powerful. So yeah, I highly encourage you to work with ceremony, to, choose to embody if you feel called to. Always be soft with yourself. Again, that fluidity is how we make the most change. But you are sacred. You are so loved. And these gifts are always they're open to you now. The portal, the embodiment, it's available to you whenever you decide to reclaim it. So I thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you again next time. So much peace and love to you. Take care.